Going to be applying this face mask on my face. This is the Hydrate Time Morning Cornflower Sheet Mask. Okay, today we're talking about loneliness and being single. No one should ever make you feel ashamed of being desperate and searching. There's no shame in feeling desperate in searching or in searching. That being said, we all have to learn one or two things before getting married. You need to start learning how to cook properly, be able to take care of ourselves, hygiene wise, and yeah, just look good for the good sake, okay? Now I have to wait for about 20 minutes for the mask to sink into the skin, for it to massage into the pores, for it to work the normal way, how it should be. Okay, so things that you should know. This after 20 minutes, and I think it did well on my skin. So yeah, so I'll be moisturizing my face here with some Vaseline cocoa butter. I'm about to head off to town, guys, so I need to look good. Okay, so depressed, single, and loneliness. Let's head into it. Okay, no one should ever make you feel ashamed of being single. Never ever should you feel ashamed of being single. Okay, so before thinking about or starting off thinking of getting married, you should, one thing I learned from my grandma, what she told me, my grandparents, is that first you need to start exploring other things, which is one, you need to know that after the marriage ceremony, everyone will leave that compound, go to their various homes, and will be left with you and your husband. Okay, so you won't have anyone around to be telling you how to cook, or teaching you how to cook, or teaching you how to properly maintain yourself. You will have to find your way around. Before you get married, you need to travel, explore, travel. Is this the time? Be financially okay to be able to support the family, to be able to support the man, to be able to support your kids when the time comes for kids. You have to be able to financially support yourself, your kid, and your man, your husband. It's perfectly all right to set standards and goals of who you want to get married to. And it's perfectly fine too if you get to have a rich man, or if not, a poor man to start life with. There's no problem with that. However, some women don't like to start with a man with nothing, so they end up with other people's husband, because those are the ones that has worked hard for an income, and they want to go after them, because hey, I've worked hard for the man that was nothing, and now you want him? That's insane. And some women will do anything and everything to get their man back. So that's when you go through, so that lady who's chasing after her man goes through whatever thing, and they just don't understand why they've been through stuff that they weren't supposed to go through. Okay. Last and final, you need to be spiritually intertwined. You need to pray. You need to pray, however way spiritually that you pray to your God, to find you a better suitor, so it won't be a detour. You won't have to detour, meaning you won't have to be a divorcee. It's okay if you're 30 and not married yet. It's okay if you're 40 and not married yet. It's okay to be 40, 50, 60 and now you're about to start having a family. It's okay if you end up not having a family, kids, or not having to have a spouse at all. Do not marry anyone that you cannot and can never and can never respect. You need to find a person that you know you'll be able to respect and love for the rest of your life. Okay, so that ends the video for today. Alright, let me finish my finishing look and I'll get back to you. Alright, you need to also learn how to be able to impact the family. How you need to know how you will set, you have a motive of having inheritance with your husband or spouse or the man of your dreams or the man that you believe in with for the rest of your life. Okay, so now I put on the glue and I'll have to wait for a couple minutes for it to dry. Then guys, this is the finishing look. I'm applying it to it. Some women don't know how to cook, and yes, so